Hey guys, welcome back to another review here on the Foundry. We're following up with the next episode of Wandavision, episode 4. We interrupt this program. What's up, guys? We got the whole gang. We got myself, we got Johnny, we got Sly, we got Tony. How you guys doing?
Wanda.
Yeah, amazing
Excitement.
words
I can hear it.
by Tony. Wanda.
Yeah.
And some vision.
WandaVision just came out last week. We just watched this episode. It was pretty
Oh,
good. I can't
I
wait to
was
see what else the series has in
so
store.
We're in a very remote location. We just got access to the
Yeah.
episode. for
A
some
year
reason.
earlier than everyone else. We decided non-disclosure, but we're just going to record it so you guys get our genuine reaction right after the fact. It is not August 26, 2021. It is not that date, so don't think it is, because it's definitely
The
not.
People's Republic of the Foundry receives television broadcasts at a different time than the rest of the world, all right?
Yeah.
Mm,
I got
Our
a
Lord and
big
Savior
feeling
dog
they're going to put Mephisto on the show.
Welcome
Jeez.
back to Mephisto Cast here, guys. So what do we
Anyway.
overall? What did we think about the episode? Good, positive, negative, bad vibes? You know, what do you guys think?
It was all right. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming into the video. It was great reviewing this episode for you.
You know what? I like this episode too. It was a bit of a change up. So
This
far,
one was good.
yeah,
It
I
was
think
good, yeah.
so far, like some previous episodes, I'd say like a lot of people kind of have some negative opinions, saying like, oh, not a lot happened, which is true. But I liked it. I liked it a lot, and this was they definitely changed it up.
Yeah, you
I
kind of
think-
get a feel for like the scope of what's going on now. It's
Yeah,
not
I think
just, like small episodes.
this episode makes the first 3 episodes better.
For
It
sure.
does. With the benefit of hindsight, you're like, okay, you know what? I
Yeah.
like what's going on. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. But I guess this episode kicks off kind of right where we left off in the last one, where we see Monica getting just absolutely blasted outside of
Monica.
the.
Oh,
Huh?
picks up actually in a hospital.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we
Right
get to
after
see,
the fart or the snap.
yeah, our John and I's favorite event in the MCU.
Oh fuck! I
The
don't
snip.
I don't remember my opinion on the snap, but was it
It,
good
it
or
had
was
to
it
have
bad?
been. Yeah, it was
I don't.
bad.
It's been a while since we talked about the snap, but it you know, we had to bring it up again. How many
I
times?
think
The
it's called
did we
snip.
Fucking.
Snip. It's the snip. Tony's
it?
right. It's the snip. It's like
It's the
cutting
snip.
balls.
Are you fucking
the snip.
kidding? What is it called?
It's
The snap.
Fuck. What is it called?
It's not called the,
The
snap.
snip.
Shit.
Are you talking about the blip?
Yes.
Oh,
Thank
the
you.
blip.
There it is.
That is what it's called, the blip.
God.
What the fuck?
It's called, hey, where the fuck you go, homie?
It's the snip.
We get to see
snap.
as Monica Rambeau is
It's the
just put
snip,
back
bro.
together from dust.
This scene pissed me the fuck off. I thought it was lazy as shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
why? What do you mean?
I mean,
Explain.
like she
Hey,
like
it's me, your doctor, in the same hallway as 4 years ago.
P.S. Your mom's dead.
Yeah. Oh, hey, what are the odds I ran into you here right when you got blipped back, bitch?
yeah, I thought that was just kind of convenient, and I was like, oh, whatever. It's
That's-
not the
that's just
biggest
how it
thing
always
ever.
Fair enough, but I mean, come on. It's a little movie magic. It's bound to happen. There's far too many conveniences in TV shows and stuff, so it's like,
You're
whatever.
right, but
throw me off.
It,
but
it
I
just-
understand.
yeah, it annoys me, but like, of course, like we excuse it because you know, it's Marvel. They
We
don't-
hate the blip. All my
They
homies
can't
hate
be
the blip.
paying way too many actors. If they had
Mhm,
to
the snip.
change characters, they got to pay a whole new character, or a whole new actor to play a character.
You know, but I did think it was pretty cool because we actually have seen Monica's character in a previous MCU related piece of media, right?
Yes, we
Yep.
have. Different
As a
actress,
child.
of course, but we
Well,
did.
Well, yeah, obviously. Come on, man. Way to ruin the magic slot.
Why did they recast her?
Yeah, seriously.
Maybe because she's like 20 years older.
Thank you, Captain Fucking Obvious. There.
Oh.
Oh
Oh my
yeah,
god, they could CGI Samuel Jackson to be young. They could fucking make this bitch look different.
I know. 20 years ain't nothing. Like,
No, it ain't
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson's fucking 50.
To
They
turn a
could've-
12-year-old into a grown-ass adult.
yeah, just put her on stilts.
Fine.
I kind of wish they did do that. That really would
Might
have
as
added
well
to the
just
character.
CGI the whole character at that point.
They're just like, we have full VFX
just-
on Monica
Can we just get
Rambeau.
like a gonk droid but put makeup on it and be like, that's
jeez.
Monica, Agent Monica.
Well,
Just
Sword
yeah,
Knight.
See how much the MCU fans are willing to put up with
Well,
until they start turning off their TVs.
They don't give a fuck. They started.
Especially when you interrupt this program. Yeah.
Yeah.
the most ambitious crossover Disney has tried to do yet.
Oh Lord.
Gonktavision.
That's what the D in sword stands for.
That's funny. Yeah. So, a lot of stuff happened. You know, you get a little backstory of who Monica is, and she actually, yeah, she got blipped back, and she's like, I want to go back to work. So she was working at Sword and shit. What does Sword stand for?
It stands for Sentient Weapon Observation and Response Department
Huh?
in
Is
the
there?
MCU.
Oh yeah, in the MCU. So, in what other media? You know, what did it stand for in other media? Maybe.
Well, originally in the comics, it stood for Sentient World Observation and Response Department.
Oh,
So they
shit.
changed that.
Oh
Yeah.
really?
Tony,
Yeah.
what's it called on the hub?
It's the sex workers ordinance, rights distribution.
I don't
All
know.
right.
See, all right, one of those things are real and one of those are not. So that's up to the fans to guess which one
Yeah.
is there.
Comment down in the comments below
Yeah.
which one you think is real.
Please. What else we got going on here? Yeah, she went back and this dude's like, "Hey, what's
what's
up,
his face?
Monica?" Yeah,
I
What's
got
his name?
promoted. You didn't. Haha.
yeah.
Yeah, because
whatever
I
the
didn't
fuck.
get blipped away, dumbass.
You a fucking idiot, and then he spit on
How
her.
dare
I was
you
like,
be the
"Whoa."
50%?
Lip snap, huh?
I know. It's like I feel this forced conflict already rising, man. So much tension. Nah, it wasn't that bad. So what they do? She's like, I'm gonna put you on a dumb case because you're dumb and you're just but now back. And Jimmy Woo, he's like, hey, we're gonna go drive out into a road, and then she walks away in the middle of the road, and she's gone, and and Jimmy Woo.
He's like, don't do that.
Yep, Jimmy Woo from Ant-Man.
And
Yeah,
she's like, I'm gonna do it.
just a
Yeah, we
lot
get
of
a few characters that come back. Him and then the next character.
Oh, fucking cat titties.
Well, before that, you missed something. When she meets Jimmy Woo, and they're like investigating the anomaly, she sends in a helicopter. And if you guys remember, in episode
Oh.
2, there was a helicopter.
The
that
red
was
one.
Red.
Thank you. You're right.
holy shit.
Connection.
Just because Jimmy Woo plays with an RCXD little thing.
Deploying LCXD.
No, that is a really good point because they try to fly that in and it like
Get some
obviously-
surveillance, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. You get to see how these things end up in Wanda's world, and it kind of makes sense then, like why they're so out of place. Aside from the fact that they're red, which is already kind of standing out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Do they show Bumblebee Boy in this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they do.
That's later.
I'm sorry, I
Never
couldn't
got there yet.
remember.
Getting there.
Ken's gonna lock
Uh,
you out of this fucking review. Tony.
Honeycomb Hayward, as he's called.
Honeycomb Hayward. The hexes, dude. What do they mean?
Please tell me that's not a thing.
Not.
Honeycomb.
Sword
Yeah,
Apothecary
boys.
Inc.
Oh god.
But but Sly was right. We do get other characters coming back because after this they bring in the
Master
Nerd Brigade.
Knockers, man.
Jesus Christ. Can we get her canonically name, please?
Darcy Lewis.
Darcy.
Okay, cool.
Darcy.
Who they did not recast. It is still Kat
Thank you.
Dennings, who's quite lovely. We're all big fans
She's
of her. And before the review
Big.
started, we all were complimenting her talents and previous acting, on televisions and movies and whatnot.
We were
and
sending
just-
each other super cool photoshops we found of her.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of sad that she wasn't in any of the other MCU projects after Thor 2.
I mean, I feel like I don't know. I kind of was okay with it because
I
feel
thought
like
she was
it's
in
too much.
Avengers.
That's before Thor 2.
Is it? Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
She's kind of just. Sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say like I don't know if like her presence was like necessary to not. There's not too many ordinary people I want to see in superhero films that really don't add too much to the plot.
Maybe she'll be in Love and Thunder.
I think she will. I feel like she has a subtle comedic relief that the MCU has been desperately needing because most of their comedy is getting really forced.
Once
and
they
it's just.
actually discovered that Chris Hemsworth has some comedic value, they used for Thor Ragnarok, which she's not really needed. Just use him. Use
Well, just
actors
look
already
at
on
who
screen.
directed it. He's freaking great.
I cannot.
He
argue
is.
that.
He is quite a good rat catcher as well, Ken.
Oh.
Aha, very funny.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so she returned for the episode as well. So they have this big operation and stuff, and they're trying to recover Monica, who fell into this giant was it like an invisible blip, right? Like you can't. It's like
Yeah, she just walks right into it. And it's
Yeah,
just
you
like,
can't really
"Ah,
see the
here I come."
border of the wall. It's kind of like translucent.
yeah.
Just-
So
yeah.
this town is just completely like wiped off the grid. It seems like, but it's just like a ghost town. No one can enter it because if you do enter it, then you enter like whatever kind of nightmare fucking realm that Wanda Maximoff has going on there.
And the sheriff's on the outside. For some reason, I don't understand that part. They're on the outside, but they're acting like they're on the inside, saying like, no, this is our population. And they're like, bro, there's a sign right next to you that says otherwise. I'm like, nah, the sign's wrong.
I don't know.
You're in
maybe-
our jurisdiction now.
I was gonna say maybe that like she still has like some kind of warp in their minds a little bit. I don't know.
Who is?
Wanda.
Okay.
Who the fuck
She just
else?
said okay.
All right.
Theory
Um,
debunked.
I know, right? Like he's like, all right.
You hear this, Foundry? They've gotten to John. Wanda has gotten a hold of John.
My theories.
Let's
Yeah.
kill him.
Got him.
Yeah, so everyone's just doing a bunch of shit, just trying to figure out what's going on. I wasn't huge on Kat Dennings and Jimmy Woo. They're like just kind of being cringy with each other, and they're just trying to figure stuff out. And they've got this huge setup outside. They've got this huge gigantic base and everything like that, and they're like working around the clock trying to like recover Monica and figure out the situation, what's happening.
And then she's like, I need a CRT TV.
I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna turn on the boob tube
She
and
wants
watch
to
some TV.
play some PlayStation 2 on our CRT. I'm gonna hook up.
That was supposed to be the PlayStation 2.
I kind of
No,
figured that as much. Thank you.
Yeah.
God, the nostalgia. It's
Oh
coming
my
back to
god.
me.
I'm glad we kept up this bit of us just constantly interrupting each other with unfunny bullshit just because
There's
of the
like-
name of the episode.
They're
It
like Kat
fits.
Dennings. You're supposed to be helping us. Shut the fuck up, bro. I just got to Jack 3, bro. You know how long I've been waiting to do this shit, bro. Shut up.
Yeah, so then they sent in what looked like a bee guy on the
Oh,
inside of
yeah.
what's up?
Radio. Jimmy tries to make contact through the radio.
Yeah.
Oh,
which is
okay.
explained episode 2.
Yep.
Yeah, and yeah, he
Mm.
tries to make contact with the radio, and that doesn't work, and
Yeah, that's what she hears during the girls' club thingy.
mhm.
When whatever her
Oh
name
yeah,
is.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's
open
when
her
the
hand.
the glass breaks and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry,
we
it
keep-
wasn't in chronological order, but it's like within a 5-minute span of each other.
Technically, yeah. Yeah, good point.
And then they send the beehive fella and whatever. What was he actually like in real world?
He's like a hazmat suit or
Yeah, he's
something.
just a sword guy
Okay, yeah, just a dude in a hazmat suit, but to
with
Wanda,
a string attached to him.
Yeah, jump rope.
with Wanda, it just looked like a fucking dude with a bee catcher, beehive man, and I don't know. Then she rewound him, and
Yeah, is that guy dead?
Oh, he's probably dead as hell. Yeah.
She just like
Smash-
murdered that guy.
Is he
to
just-
raise
He's just
him.
like, I'm gonna
rotting.
undo his existence.
is he rotting in the sewer?
Oh jeez, no.
He's
Cigar.
Candyman.
Someone's gonna find him later.
That's funny.
Jeez. And yeah, the whole time they're watching this, and I think they actually see where she rewinds at one point, and she's like, "What the hell happened?" Something like that.
Yeah, like ends abruptly, and they just kind of look at each other like, So up until now, everything's made sense, but this doesn't. And I'm thinking to myself, bro, this whole show doesn't make
Yeah,
any fucking
nothing
sense.
has made
What
sense
kind
so
of shit
far.
are you on?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
weird.
and then they just like continue more investigation. It seems they start like putting up names of who's in there, their profiles and stuff like that, trying to figure
That
out.
shocked me.
Yeah, they put up a bunch of names of people of
Yeah,
of
their
different cast
characters and
members
their
that
real
we've seen.
identities. Yeah.
It's
right.
mostly like guesswork. Like they're seeing like all the little characters that show
Oh,
up
like
as.
Herb's real name is fucking Vincent, and da, 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 da.
But then I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of it, other than that, is just them looking up the census information on who lived in that town prior to Wanda coming in and being like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna, kidnap everybody." Yeah.
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 It was interesting because, like, as they were watching the situation unfold, as if they were watching cameras, they just are watching it on the CRT TV as if like it's a television show, and which is just weird to me. And I'm like, it's like, does Wanda have an actual like a hard cam that everyone needs to look to every once in a while or some bullshit like that? It's so weird. Like they're just trying to like make it seem kind of cool because there's like, oh, it's gonna be a fourth wall break because they're watching it. But I'm like, why is it even have like a television show set up? Like I can
No.
get like it's themed like a television show,
Yeah.
but why is it all unfolding as if like they're like it is a television show on a set?
Yeah,
Did she
exactly. Like, what are
actually end
the
Full set, yeah, and a crew.
like what are the odds that she would project this reality in the style of a TV show, and in trade it would like broadcast like microwaves that were also able to be picked up on a television?
Very interesting. Maybe maybe it'll be solved in another episode, or maybe we're looking too far into it or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
don't
like the
know.
show has a lot of looking back and being like, okay, I'll accept that now because they just pulled out their little like voucher saying like, oh, this makes sense because of this. And it's like, okay, that's lazy writing, but okay, sure, we'll go with it.
I can probably see that a lot in lazy writing.
They need to pull out more Kat Dennings.
I could see that she might be able to solve why that may be happening. You know, like if there's one
Pretty
person to solve it,
She's
I would say
definitely smart.
probably her.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then
else-
I
what
think
else
we
happened?
catch back up to the show and it goes into their perspective and we see the kids again, correct?
Yeah, and right before that we see where she actually gets like blasted out again. And
Ah,
then I
yes.
think we see the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And your favorite scene, Sly, right? The jump scare. that
Oh
you
yes, the
mentioned.
jump scare. Sorry, I was thinking of Kat Dennings. Yeah. So,
She's like, I
don't
remember a shower scene.
I don't remember if it was at the end of the last episode, but
No,
I
it's
know that
it's
it's for sure in
it's
this
the end
one.
of this episode, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It wasn't in the last one though. It was
Yeah, they're
just this one.
just chilling on TV together. You know, just watching.
She looks at Vision abruptly when he asks what happened to Monica or Geraldine. I think that's her name in the show.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, she's gone." And then she turns around after sounding like a serial killer, and he's dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It like was alarming just seeing him like that. I was like, "Okay, did not expect that."
Is
A
it is
little,
it this episode or the last one where he kind of gets a little attitude with her?
I think it's the next one.
Oh, the next one. Okay.
Yeah, things start shifting. She just, I don't know. She like starts going in and out with her moods, and it's like, bro, you're sounding very much like you're gonna talk about the implication and lead someone to your boat.
She's crazy.
Yeah,
That's just how it is. I mean, like, obviously she's going through a little bit because she like can't deal with Vision's death in real life, so she created this fucking weird like reality that she's controlling. So yeah,
Oh.
I don't think what.
Another thing about this episode I really liked is that it's our first example, kind of giving us a timeline of where exactly in the story this takes place. You know, like if it's before the Infinity War, after. Obviously, it's after, but you know how far after it is after Infinity War and all that.
it's honestly immediate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like what, like a fucking like 2 weeks or some shit like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
she had like
because the
hardly
blip
any
just
time to
happened.
process Endgame. Yeah,
Because yeah, it was the blip and stuff like that. So
Yeah, she literally gets unblipped, goes straight back to work, gets sucked into fucking another situation. She
Yeah.
has bad luck.
That's true,
For
yeah,
real.
honestly. Jeez.
Yeah, the entire time throughout all of that, we didn't really mention about Director Hayward. He's being evil and stuff. Yeah,
Douchebag alert.
he's probably like, oh, we don't know what this is. What's going on there? And director's like, hey, I just fucking nuke it. You know, just get it off the fucking map. You know, just do it.
find me a puppy to kick.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure that got cut or whatever. Maybe we missed it, but yeah,
It was implied, you know, and
for real, he did look like a dog kicker. If anyone's gonna kick a dog in that show in the MCU, it's definitely gonna be that guy.
yep. He's definitely got one of those faces, you know.
Kicks a dog, you curb stomp him.
Oh god. Oh, man. Before we go into more puppy murder, is there anything else happened in this episode that we need to mention, guys?
I don't think there's a
Uh,
commercial on this one, is there?
There's not a what?
No commercial. So you know how like the first three
Oh,
episodes there was a
yeah.
brief commercial that mentioned something in the outside world, like the Tony Stark toaster oven, whatever the fuck it was,
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
Strucker watch, you know, stuff
Why,
like that.
why do I feel like this one has an after credit scene?
Mm,
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think it does. I just
No?
looked.
Yeah, I looked
I-
earlier too.
Nothing.
Nope, nothing.
Yeah, I think that's it then.
Sly, anything else that we missed?
No, not that I could think of. I think we did a pretty good job encapsulating that episode.
Yeah. How the real world affected Wanda's kind of weird reality that she's got going on. So next review, guys, for the next WandaVision episode, stuff gets even weirder and weirder if that's possible. But now you kind of have both sides. You see what's happening on the outside and how they're viewing on the inside too. But hey, if you guys enjoyed this episode, this review, make sure to leave a like. Drop a comment down below. We'd love to see your guys' reactions and what we have to think about it. What you guys. Let us know what you guys think about the show. But we'll
Yeah.
see you guys later on the next one. But until then, bye, everybody.
Peace out.
Bye.
One day you want